All right. There are some people who can prefer not to use part referencing. They might keep the part references for the larger subassemblies, but then internally for all the other subassembly components, they might want to go ahead and break it into multiple solids. They find that to be easier. It's again a little bit more work. Again, it's an enhancement request we've had before to kind of optimize it a little bit. So let me go and open up, we'll use this guy here. He's got 3 sub-assemblies in here, right? Those are the 3 ones I can access. Anything else is outside of that. So for example, I can now go ahead and I'm going to run the macro to, let's close this window. I'm going to run the macro to close, um, to name the level structure. And so you can see that, yep, there's 10, 11, P, whatever these are. All right. And so now these are still part references. All right. So I can go down one more level to do this. And before I do that, what I want to do is I want to burst the part reference. That's going to cut the connection to being a part reference, and it's just going to, if there's an internal part reference inside of it, a nested part reference, you'll keep that as a part reference. If there are solids, it'll just convert those to solids. So the way I like to do that is I will use the burst function and use the filter and say only burst the part references. So it found 3. I'm going to say OK. And you'll see that it's gone and done something here. All right. I can go ahead now once again and go back to the name, because I think that's a part reference. Where's my entity count? Yep, still a part reference. So I'm going to go ahead and run that again. And so now you can see there's another sub level in here. Let's count the entities. Still part references. All right, so now I'm going to burst it again. You can see it's a little time confusing. Time sensitive functions. Not so bad on small assemblies, painful for others. You can see it finally comes down to having all the individual solids. So now this assembly is no longer an actual assembly. It is now made up of solids, but it maintained the structure of the CATIA. Now some of these unnamed levels, they're a placeholder for the function to work right. I'm going to see if I can fix that a little bit. But you can go ahead and do something like take this and move it up here. Take this and move it up here. Take this and move it up here. Did I do it? I'm missing something here. Oh, yeah. Somehow this has to go up here. Oh, yeah. Putting it in the wrong place. And then I can go ahead and delete that if I wanted to. Maybe clean it up a little bit, make it a little easier, but I'm not sure if that's that helpful or not. And then of course you would save it with a name that's unique.